Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's not simple to say. I recognize me. That place and that space. They're taking more than I gave them. Good evening, good people. What's happening on the internet? It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me. But these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet Santa. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She's lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She's gone, but she used to be mine. All right, good people. What's happening? What's shaking? What's going down? All right, all right, all right, all right. Love it when your dog sings along. Isn't he the best? He's the best, that Champy. He is a good singing dog. As far as singing dogs go, I got a good one. That said, I don't think there's a bad singing dog. Singing dogs are the best, and they don't all sing. I've had a bunch of dogs. Couldn't give two shits. Champ, on the other hand, I can't tune my guitar without some some vocalization. Hey, Danny, what's happening? Welcome, everybody. If you're on YouTube, welcome, or LinkedIn or X, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Kyle Shannon. This is the AI Learning Lab brought to you by the AI Salon. The AI Salon, if you go to thesalon.ai and say join our community, he's totally not into it. He sang for a bit. I don't know if you remember this, but about a month or so ago, maybe it was 2 months ago, Meta announced that they did a deal with Midjourney. Well, today they updated the Meta AI app. It doesn't work on my iPad, or I'd show it to you. But they basically added. Who did this before? Brandon, do you remember who did the feed? It was one of the video companies. They did a feed that was kind of like TikTok. And then now Suno just added one. I can't remember who it was. So now Meta, they've got a feed. And what it is it's 5-second Midjourney videos. So it's kind of a slightly wonky interface. So you go to this feed, it's called Vibes. So basically, if you've got the Meta AI app, you update your Meta AI app, and then when you launch it, you see like videos, like music videos, but they're like 5 seconds long. They can be longer, but they don't make it obvious. And then if you click on any of the bottom icons, those are not the ones. There's a little teeny tiny plus button in the upper right-hand corner. And if you click that, it just basically takes you to a prompt window. And then you say, make me a video about whatever, and it makes you images. And then you click one of those images and you say, animate. And then you can add music to it, but you can also extend it. So I've done 2 of them now, and it's a feed just like a TikTok feed. So it looks like TikTok. Kyle, it works on the Meta AI website, supposedly. Oh, interesting. Let's go see that. It's meta.ai, right? That's the Meta website. Meta.ai. That's a little loud. Why is he plucking the guitar strings so loud? I thought this was the AI Learning Lab. That sounds a little analog to me, if you understand what I'm saying. It's not very AI-like. I thought he would be producing songs that were stolen from other artists or something like that. Okay. Discover. Yeah, here it is. Can I turn on audio? Yes. So I guess I need to share this, don't I? Share this tab instead. Okay, tabs, yes. Browser, yes. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. I don't need the attitude. I'm doing my best here. I'm an old man. I'm an old man on the internet. Look at those jumpy little beans. All right, so there's the jumpy little beans. And let's turn on audio. Did I turn on audio? All right. So that's it. So I've got, is this it? Yeah, this is the one I did earlier. Here's mine. Where's my audio? How do I get to my stuff? New chat. Kyle Shannon. I already added view profile. Do you need Midjourney to make it? No, you don't.
Para cebimde.
Oh yeah.
Ama belki bekler köşede.
Uh-huh.
Para cebimde.
Oh, the Pika. That's what it was, Danielle. The Pika app. So, okay. So listen, I said this last night. Remember when I said last night that there's going to be a huge opportunity in becoming an AI creator? Because what's going to happen is the traditional entertainment establishment is going to shit all over AI, with the exception of Lionsgate. They're trying to embrace it, but they did it wrong, and they're having trouble now. But because they're trying to basically turn AI into their old style of production. That's not going to work, but whatever. Pika has something very similar to this. The Pika app, Pika. This is Meta. Suno, the music generation thing, just created a feed called Hooks, which lets you put Suno music behind videos. Now, they don't have the ability to generate the videos in Suno, but I bet they're gonna. And then all of the video generation platforms are also doing like TV channels and like Netflix style interfaces for content. So it's just further evidence to me that content creation platforms are going to become the new studios. Studios are going to fight it. They're going to try to sue these people into oblivion. And then that's going to shake out however it shakes out. Some of them will get sued into oblivion, but none of this is stopping. And if you're a creator that makes a name for yourself on one of these platforms, like now would be the time when nobody knows they exist, right? Important TikTok pin. How can someone with no experience get into AI? Hey, Martin Wood, great question. Step one, show up to shit like this. So let me take off my guitar. This is serious, Martin. We got to have a talk. You and I, we got to talk. So in the AI Salon, the sort of mission of the AI Salon is to promote what we call AI readiness. And AI readiness is 3 simple stages. Play first, create excellence, or mindfully create. So play, create, and then the third step is generously lead. And what that looks like is learn out loud and share with other people. So if you go to the salon.ai and say join our community, you'll enter the AI Salon community, and it's a community of about 3,000 AI optimists. So step 1 is get in community with people that are playing with AI. What's amazing about the AI Salon is, 1, the people are very, very generous, and they're willing to share what they learn. And the other thing is, this channel, the AI Learning Lab, I go live 5 nights a week for about 2 hours, starting at 8 p.m. and just talk about AI, play with AI, show you stuff, do all that sort of stuff. Show up here night after night, not because I'm going to teach you anything necessarily, but put yourself in communication with people that are playing with this stuff too. And while I'm waxing poetic or going on a rant about AI or demoing some piece of software poorly, you can be playing along and either doing what I'm doing, what you're seeing me do on screen, or just playing on ChatGPT or playing in Midjourney, playing in some other tool. You just need to be in the conversation. There's Malcolm Gladwell's book, I think it was Outliers, talked about the 10,000 hour rule, that if you wanted mastery of something, you had to put in 10,000 hours. I think AI is accelerating that, but 10,000 prompts is the new 10,000 hours, right? So just start playing with AI. There's another thing about AI that even in how you asked your question, I feel like you've put pressure on yourself. I have to learn AI, right? Like, I think people go one of 2 ways. Well, they go one of 3 ways. One is they just panic. They have panic and fear, and they're like, fuck it, I'm not going to deal with it. One is they get excited about it, and that's a little more rare. And then the other one is, oh my God, I have to learn this, right? It's going to change everything. Someone just got laid off because of AI. I got to learn this. That puts a lot of pressure on you to get really good at a specific task. And unfortunately, what that does is it will lock you into just using AI to make what you currently do more efficient, which it can do. You can say, listen, I write emails all day and I want AI to make my email writing more efficient. You can do that. But what you miss out if you sort of narrow your focus too much early on is you miss out on what it makes possible that's way beyond what you already know. So the play thing, one of the nicknames for this channel is Chat ADD. And so if you're coming here expecting a well-constructed curricula, this is not for you. But there is so much going on in AI that you can just throw a dart at an AI tool these days. They're all so good that you will probably have your mind blown in the early days of learning this stuff 2 or 3 times a week, if not 2 or 3 times a day. Because what you can do now is like it's just shattering. In fact, we'll go play with some tools tonight. We were playing last night with Suno, which is a music making tool, and it's absolutely mind blowing. Like it's just the quality of the music that it creates is insane. So just hang out, start playing. If you haven't, go to chatgpt.com and just start typing in prompts. Just start playing with it, see what it can do. You can watch YouTube videos, but really just hang out, ask people questions, things like that. Okay. Fantastic. Let's get going there, Dan. All right, Bob. Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob. Yeah. Okay, could you tell them what they've won? Oh, yeah. They haven't won anything. This is not a game show. Okay. So here we are on Meta Vibes. So this was a single prompt. Pimp standing next to a 70s resto mod on Coney Island. Oh, wait, 70s pimp. Hip 70s pimp standing next to a resto mod on Coney Island. And then I hit animate, and then I hit extend, and then I hit add music, and that's what it did.
It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everything is everybody's.
So those are the 2 I've made. So let's see if we can make one of these things here on the site. Go to discover. Okay, so down here below it says ask anything. So I'm going to say make me a picture of of the Great Gatsby in claymation at sunset. We'll just see what that generates. All right, that's not giving me what I was hoping because it's making square images, not tall ones. Animate and custom animate. So I think this is Midjourney animation. They're doing some nice little animation effects, pixel effects while it's generating. This is not really how the mobile interface looks, so I don't think this is the same thing, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. But anyway, go, if you don't have the Meta AI app, go get it. It's Midjourney. And then I guess we could add music to this. So we'll do, let's do circus music.
There's only 2 types of people in the world.
Welcome to the late night circus, raised to be a freak.
I like that. That's freaky. Wait, why do I not have my music? Do I not add it? Circus. Apply. Yeah, I did. Oh, I see. It's a separate video.
Night circus, raised to be a freak. Welcome to the late night circus where you could be a freak.
So now it's extending. Oh, and then you can restyle it. It looks like they've got styles here. That's fascinating. Oh, the other thing about this, it's free. So, Midjourney is not free, but Meta AI Image and Animate is free. Now, can you actually download it and use it like you would use Midjourney? I don't know. Surprised they're not using AI music. I know. Or Instagram. This might be on Instagram. I don't know.
A freak on purpose under the sheet. You know I'm lurking.
Post. Caption. The great, let's see, the Clay Gatsby. GATZBY, right? Post to feed. But why did it make it square if it's wanting vertical ones? I don't know, people. I don't know how any of this shit works. I'm an old man. Instagram avatars are also free. Shut up. Shut up. They don't make pretty pictures, though, and pretty videos. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Don't you dare. You didn't run, you didn't lie, you knew I wanted just to.
Oh, I spy with my little light. I spy with my little. Let the dogs out.
It's not a Z, it's an S. Damn it! I gotta go change my. Can I edit my thing? Ah! Who let the dogs out? View profile. Where's my thing? Where's the thing I just made? There it is.
Welcome to the late night circus where you could be a freak on purpose under the sheet. You know I'm lurking. Welcome to the late night circus where you could be a freak on purpose under the sheet. You know I'm lurking. Welcome to the late night circus where you could.
Remove from feed. Let's go back in. Maybe I can.
Late night circus where you could be a freak on purpose under the sheet. You know I'm lurking. Welcome to the late night circus where you could be a freak on purpose under the sheet. You know I'm lurking. Welcome to the late night circus.
Post. Caption. Here we go. The Clay Gatsby. That's not very clever. I'll admit that's not very clever. But posted to feed. See post. There I am. Look, I'm in the feed. And I can turn on my audio.
Purpose under the sheet. You know I'm lurking.
Yeah, this is the Meta AI app. You have to update it. Go to the App Store and update it, and then it'll have this feed. And again, making these this whole episode is a copyright violation. Probably is, yeah. Although I am looping the same 7 seconds on each of these songs, so maybe it's under fair use. But whatever, I don't give a shit. Okay, so that's that. I want to go back to Suno, and okay, so let's go. Here we go. So if you weren't here last night, let's see, surprised. Wait, surprised on the dogs out. IP. Well, so Rick, what they're doing is very few people are going to understand that they can extend a video. So they're 5-second Midjourney videos, and then you're clipping a 5-second clip to the video. So most of the videos are 5 seconds long. And I think, what is it? 7 seconds or 9 seconds is considered fair use without having to do anything. So I think that's what they're banking on. But yeah, everything is an absolute flipping nightmare. Let's see. Wendy Wee of Meta. I'm trying AI after you said you have to do it. Lol, I did. Awesome. Listen, first of all, I appreciate that you tried it. And I don't know, I think I said that last night, that even if you hate AI, try it. I don't know where you are on the love-hate relationship with it. And listen, where I am with AI in terms of like my opinion of it is both, right? Like I hate a lot of how it was created, but I love how empowering it is. Independent of your opinion or my opinion or anyone's opinion about AI, it's here. And it's getting better and better and better. And the courts they're gonna work out the copyright stuff. They're gonna work out the attribution stuff. That stuff's gonna be handled. It will not make everyone happy. I promise you that. It's gonna favor the big companies, like all the same bullshit that happened with music sampling in the 80s and 90s. It's gonna be that, but like on steroids. That's all gonna play itself out. And AI is still going to be here, and it's still going to be progressing. So trying it, play with it. Just play until you've had here's the thing that I would encourage you to do. Wait, what's your name again? Wendy Wee of Meta. If you haven't had your first Kevin McAllister moment, so Kevin McAllister was that kid in Home Alone that went like this. When you play with AI, there will be a point, and if you haven't had it yet, just keep playing. There will be a point where it will do something that is so insane that it will literally make your jaw drop open. And just keep playing, just keep pushing it, just keep pushing it. And what you will discover is there are things that it can do that it doesn't make any sense that computers can do what they're doing today. They've never behaved like this in history. Starting with ChatGPT and a few of the image generation tools before that. This invention that Google made called the Transformer is what's making all of this possible, and it's absolutely mind-bending. So anyway, the Slop bomb is coming for AI corporate use. Not if I have my way with it, RJ. There are two ways that you can use AI. You can use it as a lazy intellectual vending machine, right? You put in a prompt, you get out a thing, and you share that. Squit. That's AI slop. I agree with you that that's bullshit. And what's going to happen is, right now, because not everyone uses AI, people who don't use AI regularly, when AI slop is put in the world, it looks like decent content to them. If you use AI even for 10 fucking minutes, when someone puts something lazy and shitty in the world, for the most part, you're like, yeah, that was lazy, right? Like all the LinkedIn posts where people just put up the first thing that came out of ChatGPT when they said, make me an image for this article. And they just post the first thing that came out. You can tell. I've done it. I've gotten yelled at for it. Right? And rightfully so. But when you shift your relationship with AI, not to be like a vending machine where it's just squirting out crap, but more like you're a creative director or you're a producer and you're in there with your ideas and your taste, and you're not just taking any crap that AI gives you and sharing it with the world. You're actually in a collaborative conversation. When you shift your mindset from vending machine to producer, the quality of the work goes up exponentially. And it actually represents who you are and what you want to say and how you want to impact people. And that's not AI slop. So don't collapse those two, because they're two very different things. You sound like slop. Well, then you shouldn't be here. like if all you want to do is sit on the sidelines and and carp about how awful it is, my fear for you is that the AI is not going away and that AI is going to happen to you, as opposed to you saying, hey, there's some things I hate about AI, and I'm going to figure out what it is, what it's good for, what it's not good for, and I'm going to figure out my own ethical boundaries for how I use it. I totally respect that. I also totally respect, I'm going to try it, and if I end up liking it or not liking it, whatever, and if I decide I can't deal with the ethical stuff and I'm going to step away from it, I totally respect that too. The thing I'm seeing too much of is people being pissed off and angry about it, making assumptions about what it is and what it can do, and they've never fucking tried it. So, that's my 2 cents. But yeah, I am AI Slop. It's mathemagical. Okay, so last night we were on Suno. Am I sharing this tab? No. Let me share this tab. And we took a song that we made on this channel, I don't know, a year and a half ago, which is this.
Cedar Hill is a
All right, so that's that's a song we did like a year and a half ago on Udio, which is another one of these music platforms. And this ended up turning into a video, and it's out there, and it's a little sloppy and muddy because it was one of the early tools. Yesterday, V5 of Suno came out, and so we played with making some remixes of it, some covers of it. Let me see, I'll find one here that I give a thumbs up to. Here's one of the remixes. So a little cleaner. Oh, Dar the AI star. AI made this. Yeah, AI made that. And then so last night so these were remixes of it, which you can do a remix where it basically just takes it or a remaster, and it remasters it. But then we did some covers, and the covers of this actually got really interesting last night. So this was these were 2 covers that I did where it analyzed the music and wrote its own prompt. That's pretty cool.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town.
Nice.
Where the oak trees sway.
Right, that one's cool. That one's nice. Here's another one.
Quiet town.
All right, and then we started to get into like mucking with the genre. So let's see. Here were some 70s funk ones. Wait, that was Americana rock. Let's see. Were the 70s funk ones any good? Maybe they were. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, these didn't really do kind of, they didn't do funk. They were kind of weird. Let's see. The ones we got at the end of the night, the prompt was rap, jazz, studio recorded, R&B, Appalachian influence. And we changed the vocal to a female.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway.
Isn't that fucking insane? Okay, so let's. So there's a couple of things I wanted to play with tonight. There were two versions last night that were really good, but they had either weird timing in them or like weird chords at one point. So what I thought we could do tonight is just, I want to keep playing with different genres. I want to take this one song and just kind of blow the doors off it and just like push the envelope of what it could be. And then if we get a song that's like super good, but it's got a fucked up part of it, I want to go into the editor and see if we can fix that. And I think we can. But we'll see. So anyway, so let's play around with the styles here. Let's make some new ones. We'll just make a pile of them. Wah wah guitar. We're just gonna do one version that's just wah wah guitar. Let's see. Low gritty female, deep bass line, punk. That's good. Okay. Create. We'll get rid of that. Let's see. West Coast hip hop. Let's just do West Coast hip hop. Let's have it write its own prompt. Oh wait, I guess I need to. Let's see. Electronics minimalist, soft piano chords, festival ready. I like that. And then we'll have it AI improve that. Let's see what it says. A minimalist electronics track with crisp, punchy drums, pulsing sub bass lays the foundation, soft, spacious piano chords gently float above the mix, evolving with subtle synth textures. All right, great. We'll do that. Thank you, Harshweed, for sharing the live. Appreciate that. Get some more people in here. Maybe we can scare Dar back in here. Dar the TikTok star. All right, let's get rid of that. Oh, pirate shanty. Let's do a pirate shanty version of this. Okay, what's this? Orchestrale bagel tongue. I don't know what the fuck that is. Booming bass. And then we'll do one more in there. We'll throw in pop. No, pop rock. All right. You want to go hear some weird ass music? So you heard the original. You heard all the covers. Here we go. Anyone else listening? Prompt here is wah wah guitar. Nice.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town.
All right, nice but boring. Yeah, this does have Eagles influence.
where the oak trees sway.
Nice. All right. Next one is, this is low gritty female, deep bassline punk. Guess the punk will come in and hear the drums.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town.
Wow.
Where the oak trees sway. The whistle of the train echoes through the day.
Sounds like she's about to pass out. That's Ivy. Wait, what? Golden throat talk box? All right, we'll try that. That's a good style. Golden throat talk box. Oh, and let's do rock flute. We'll get a little Jethro Tull going in there. Some Peter Frampton. We're gonna mix some Peter Frampton and Jethro Tull with this one. Okay. This is West Coast hip hop. Well, you know, it's funny. There's something about this original track that it's got such a specific opening that the covers are not really mucking with it too much, which I find fascinating. That's not how it starts.
Cedar Hill
Yeah, that's awful.
sway.
All right, hip hop and this original track don't mix. But okay, wait. So wait. Let's audio influence 30, style influence 60, weirdness 62. Maybe lower weirdness, increase style influence. And let's do West Coast hip hop. West Coast hip hop. By the way, when I was talking earlier about you've just got to play with this stuff, a big part of what I try to do here on a nightly basis is just do weird shit. Like, just try to break it, try to get it to do something or to not do something. And if it's sticking too close to that original song, there's something we can probably do to muck with that. We'll see when we get to some of the more, maybe these minimal style descriptions aren't good. Maybe you need more than that for it to break the style. I don't know. I don't know. I am unqualified. What's this? This is electronic dance house. Cool.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway. The whistle of the train echoes through the day. People greet you with a nod. Nothing ever seems to change.
I actually love this one. That one's really good. It's weird.
But the story still unfolds.
Let's wait till
it's each unique and strange.
I wonder if there's going to be a drop here.
She grew up tough in the town we called home. Folks never took to her, no matter her tone.
Yeah, this is Suno, Joe.
Longing to be on the inside, longing for love just a little. She found herself as a guest in the nervous hospital. Weird Mary from Cedar Hill, she howls when she's blue, of sadness and shame under the southern moon.
Let's see if there's a drop here.
But when the sun sets behind those Appalachian hills,
yeah, that one's kind of Johnny one note, but it's really pretty. I like that one a lot. Great lyrics. Yeah, the lyrics were originally AI generated, but then over 3 hours we modified them and changed them and tightened them up. And I think we actually did four different sets of lyrics that we were then mixing and matching, and then people were kind of shouting out phrases and things like that. That's how we got to the lyrics. Oh, this is Pirate Shanty. I was like, that sounds like a pirate shanty. Because it's the pirate shanty. Oh, that's funny. You could do an album of all your favorite covers of Weird Mary. It's actually not a bad idea. You know what's funny about that, Paul? Like, we're entering this era of hyper personalization, right? And how I've been thinking about that is like as a consumer. But imagine it as a creator that why not do an album of Weird Mary covers? Right? Why not? If you create a song you really love and you want to explore all these different layers of it, and some of them are really cool, like why not put that out there as a Spotify playlist or as an album on iTunes? That's a really interesting idea, because like hyper personalization from the creator economy is going to start to create forms, outputs, collections, projects that no one would ever have considered if you were doing production traditionally. So that's a really interesting idea. I dig that a lot. Okay. So that was Pirate Shanty. That was okay. I think we have another Pirate Shanty here, don't we? Yeah. There you go, Source Camp. Just like I have 7 versions of Wichita Lineman. Yeah, and Source Camp, you should not turn down your weirdness, by the way. Yeah, Kakif, this is Suno.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town.
Don't like those vocals. Not crazy about them. All right. What do we got here? Orchestrate. This is Bagel Lung. Bagel Lung. Orchestral Bagel Lung. I assume that's some other language for something. Booming bass pop rock. Wait, Achilles, I want to bring out an album of the Bagpipe vacuum cleaner disco style. Okay, wait, we're going to make that. We're going to go, okay, Bagpipe vacuum cleaner disco style. We're going to do the Bagpipe vacuum cleaner disco style of Weird Mary. And then let's do with raging vocals. Let's create. Okay, so we'll get to that. Okay. Whatever that was boring. Oh, that was the orchestrate one. We didn't listen to it enough, did we? Okay, hang on.
Cedar Hill is
boring.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway.
That one's not bad. How did this start? That one's actually pretty good. We'll give that a thumbs up. All right. Next style in the jukebox. This is Golden Throat Talkbox Rock Flute. Oh, pan flute. Sam Fear. The magic of the pan flute. Wait, Achilles, you're on AGT with what? With bagpipes? I might remember that. I watch AGT all the time. That's awesome. Suno needs to generate the first 5 seconds and have you give it a thumbs up. Yeah, although you don't know, like sometimes it falls apart. The bagpipe vacuum. Oh, that's hilarious. Actually, you know what would be a good AGT gimmick is go on there and perform some banger song, and then when Simon says, you know, did you write that? Go, no, AI wrote that. Like, go on there and prove the haters wrong. But like, go play it with a band. Because I actually think that there's an interesting model. Imagine being a cover band of AI songs that are bangers. Which I know seems like cheating and all fucked up, but they're gonna be songs that no one's heard before. And if they're bangers, they're bangers.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town
Oh, this is
where the oak trees sway. The whistle of the train echoes through the day. People greet you with a nod.
Yeah, actually, you call the band AI Slop. You absolutely call the band. We're AI Slop.
Nothing ever seems to change, but the story
Yeah, right? Silver Fox, that music box is kind of creepy. It fits the song.
still unfolds, each unique and strange. She grew up tough in the town we called home. Folks never took to her, no matter her tone.
The vague childhood memories of pan flute are from the TV commercial. Source Camp. You don't remember Zamfir and the magic of the pan flute on TV, like buying it? Oh my god. All right. Here's another one from that same genre. Golden Throat Talkbox Rock Flute. As cool as this one is, that would be annoying after about the third listen. All right, fine. Next. West Coast hip hop again. This is the one where we changed the settings. That's not hip hop. That's cool.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town.
I don't. There ain't nothing rappy about that at all.
Where the oak trees sway.
Yeah, weird. I don't know. It doesn't like West Coast hip hop. Strange. Okay. This is okay. Here's bagpipe vacuum cleaner, disco style, raging vocals. Got that Scottish thing going.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town.
Huh. Yeah, Achilles, I agree. It's really dumb that you have to declare AI. First of all, you don't have to declare AI. So I'm a year and a half into writing a musical, and we've used AI throughout that, but it is not written by AI. Like, it's written by my writing partner and I, and everything that's fucking created in it has been gone over 40 fucking times. And whether or not the output was from an AI tool or not, it's an intentional creative act, right? We did it with intention, with taste, right? So we're in a very particular time in history where the same thing happened when the digital camera came out. Photographers were like, no, those are not real photographs. If it was not shot on film, it's not a real photograph. And they were like, look at the resolution. They can't come close to film. and until it did, right? It's like it took some amount of time, and there was, you've got to declare it a digital image because that's not real photography. Same shit's going to happen with AI. Yeah, I think it's absolutely insane, but whatever. Where I think the requirement for the declaration comes from is, if you think about AI avatars, what do we call them? We call them deep fakes. In the name deep fake is the nefarious intent, right? I'm going to make a deep fake of someone and have them say something they didn't say, and that's going to be bad. Unless I make an AI avatar of myself on purpose and have it do something good. Is that still called a deep fake? No, it's just, that's an avatar, right? But so right now, AI is evil until proven innocent. And for some people, they're like, it's evil and nothing you can do will convince me it's anything but evil. You can't, there's no battle, there's no argument to that, right? You can't win that argument. And it's like, and I have no interest in winning that argument, quite frankly. I'm just like, here's what this shit does. Were you aware it could do this? And if not, you better get fucking on it. Oh my God. Achilles, totally agree. I'm 72 and love it. Yeah. Quick plick fall. I'm liking it, but I'm a weirdo. I also love Bulgarian bagpipes. Okay. Let's see here. I feel like the cover of this is just like we're not breaking out of. Let's go back to male. Let's pump up the weirdness. Let's keep the style influence high. And let's lower the audio influence to 15. All right. And then let's go. How do I get some more styles? House, Latin, electronica, soft humming, slow tempo, soaring, M-boob. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Vibrant energy, R&B, have it write the prompt. A lively groove anchored in syncopated drums, bright claps, and a deep bass line, lush electronic keys, smooth wah guitar lines, and a subtle R&B flair. Layered harmonies. All right, let's see if we can get it to do something where it actually sounds like a different song. Better. Come on. It just made an instrumental. That's funny.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway. The whistle of the train echoes through the day. People greet you with a nod.
That's kind of cool. Give that a thumbs up. All right.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway. The whistle of the train echoes through the...
All right, I think we got I think these settings for like high weirdness, high style influence, low audio influence are good. When I had the audio influence too low, it didn't. That's when we lost the vocals altogether. That's pretty cool. Let me move weirdness to like 60 and style influence to like 90.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town.
That's cool. All right, let's go to.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town.
Oh, this is cool.
Where the oak tree sways. The whistle of the train echoes through the day. People greet you with a nod. Nothing ever seems to change, but the story still unfolds, each unique and strange. She grew up tough in a town we called home. Folks never took to her.
See, the chords there are they don't match the melody. The chords are off right there. That's very strange. I love the clarity of the vocals though.
Where the oak tree sway.
That's pretty slick. All right, we'll come back to that one. I'll give it a thumbs up, but it's got some problems.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town. Where the
Pretty cool. This is like what you'd listen to if you're like at a hip doctor's office. It's still shitty music, but it's like funk shitty music. That's awful. Here's Gregorian Chant.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway.
Oh, I know.
The whistle of the train echoes through the day. People greet you with a nod. Nothing ever seems to change, but the story still unfolds, each unique and strange. She grew up tough in the town we called home. Folks never took to her, no matter her tone. Longing to be on the inside.
Ann Murphy, did you fall asleep on your keyboard? What is that last post? Anne's been burning the candle on both ends. I think it's gotten to her typing ability.
Looking for love just a little. She found herself as a guest in the nervous hospital.
All right, that one's cool. Like that one. All right, what's this one? This one is the song. This is another Gregorian chant one. We got 3 more of those. That's good. Okay, we definitely got out of it sounding like Weird Mary at the beginning.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway. The whistle of the train echoes through the day. People greet you with a nod. Nothing ever seems to change, but the story still unfolds, each unique and strange. She grew up tough.
Well, that was wild. All right, these are all kind of the same. All right, the last ones I did is a cappella. Let's see. Modern crisp a cappella. Okay, holy shit. Really? I still can't believe you can just do this.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town.
It's totally pentatonic. So I did 2 versions with the male singer and 2 versions with the female lead singer. You know, the more we're cranking through these genres, the more I'm thinking like an album of this is actually a really interesting exercise. Maybe it's something we do over the next week. I know it's going to drive some people fucking crazy, but that's all right. Screw them. Like they don't have to watch.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway. The whistle of a train echoes through the day. People greet you with a nod. Nothing ever seems to change, but the story still unfolds, each unique and strange. She grew.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway. The whistle of the train echoes through the day. People greet you with a nod. Nothing ever seems to change, but the story still unfolds, each unique and strange. She grew up tough in the town we call home. Folks never took to her, no matter her tone. Longing to be on the inside.
You know, it's funny, Sharon Crawford, that thing, they're starting to sound like this. They are singing backwards. I think a lot of times those 5-part a cappella groups sound like that. They do that thing where they go, swoop. That's funny. So this is nice. Nice beginning. I got an idea. If anyone has ideas for styles, we'll just keep playing here. I'm gonna try a let's see, 4-part country. Oh wait, 4-part like harmony, a la Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. But let's rewrite it and see if it rewrites it and pulls out their names. Yes, it did. Okay, cool. Upbeat Polka. Okay, let's do Upbeat Polka for producer Brandon. Upbeat Polka. Sprightly accordion leads with crisp staccato melody, propelled by a punchy tuba bass. Oh my god. Okay, let's go back to this. This a cappella sounded pretty good, actually. Let's listen to this one. Okay, wait. Brandon just got shown up. I think Brandon meant Emo Polka. I think that's right. Emo Polka. Okay, so we're going to get some Emo Polka in there. Let's go back to this, whatever we were playing.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway. The the train echoes through the day. People greet you with a nod.
That one's, if you'd never heard the song before, that would make you stop and listen. All right, what do we got here? This one is, so this is one inspired by Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Yeah, for those of you just joining us, the exercise we're doing, we took a song that we created on this channel about 1.5 years ago in Udio. Suno V5 is out, so we're playing now in Suno V5, generating a bunch of different covers of the same song, just to do it and poke the edges of this thing and see how good it is. It's quite remarkable, and I haven't even started getting into creating songs that are not based on another song, right? This is just, we're just doing covers of this one song. So that's what we're doing. Sharing on YouTube. I mean, how do they do that? It's the way all transformer models work is absolutely fucking insane. When you write a prompt, it creates these probabilities. So what happens is when music or images get embedded into these models, they actually fragmentize. They fragmentize the components. Basically, they diffuse it into sort of, in this case, sonic noise, or in the case of images, visual noise, using a noise algorithm. And then there are tags that tag the music. And when you give it a prompt, it creates probabilities where it like smashes all these noise images together into a single noisy image, and then it denoises it over like 80 steps, and it creates an original tune that's some amalgamation of like, however many 10,000 songs. It's absolutely insane how it does it. And then I like how they're getting it to produce higher quality sonic separation and things like that. Like that, I don't know. Like what I don't know is how they're actually training the models. What is the input tagging? And are they actually training this on multiple tracks, and then they're building it in multiple tracks and then stitching them together? I don't know any of the technical magic behind Suno in particular, because I know that a feature that's coming out tied to V5 is what's called Suno Studio. Do I have Studio, by the way? No. Where it's basically going to be like a digital audio recorder where you can, mix and, do remastering manually, which is kind of crazy. So. Oh, wait, I just created something rather than listen to something. All right, what's this one? This one is... Oh, we didn't listen to this one. This is the Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway. The whistle of the train echoes through the day.
That's okay. I forgot to. I should have turned this into male singers for that style, but that's okay. The one thing that I should talk about here that I'm doing, so especially if you're doing commercial work, you should avoid using other artists' names. So one of the things you can do is you can go to like ChatGPT and you can say, hey, describe to me Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young music, and it'll describe it in abstract, and then you can ask for that style of music without doing that. What Suno has added in here is this magic button, the rewrite it for me button. So Ryan earlier said do something like TLC, and I said like TLC, and then I hit the magic button here, and it wrote laid back 90s R&B groove with crisp drum machine beats, bouncy bass, right. So it's not using their name, but it's pulling out that style. So that's a best practice, especially if you're doing commercial work, is do not use known artist names other than use it as inspiration to get a description that you can then modify. All right. Okay, let's keep rolling here. Here's more 4-part harmony. Oh, you know what would be fun? Irregulars. What if we? So you know that there's that cosmic contest. What's that contest, Brandon? The one called that's got 11 labs behind it. Do you remember? It's like I think it was Cosmic or Comet. I don't know. Whatever. But they have a music video section. The Chroma Awards. What if we did a whole bunch of these Suno covers of Weird Mary, and then everybody just grabs a different version, and then we all go off and make music videos that are all covers of Weird Mary. We like bomb the Chroma Awards with covers of Weird Mary. That would get some attention. That'd be kind of cool. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do it as an Irregulars. We'll do it in the Irregulars channel, and I can post a bunch of songs, and then people can claim them if you want. That could be kind of fun. You know, get some press for the AI Salon, get some press for Weird Mary, get noticed in a contest.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway. She found herself.
That's a little muddy.
Where the oak trees sway, the whistle of the train echoes through the day. People greet you with a nod. Nothing ever seems to change.
All right. What's this one? This is still folk rock.
The oak trees.
All right, that sounds the same. This is sprightly accordion leads. This is Upbeat Polka. Here it is. Producer Brandon, here's your jam. Listen to that tuba bass line. Wow, boom, wow, boom.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway. The whistle of the train echoes through the day. People greet you with a nod.
I really hate to admit it, Brandon. I don't want to admit that you had a good idea. I really don't. But this is kind of genius.
Nothing ever seems to change, but the story still unfolds, each unique and strange. She grew up tough in the town we called home.
Yeah, it screwed up that section.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway. The whistle of a train echoes the day. People greet you with a nod. Nothing ever seems to change, but the story still unfolds each unique and stage.
All right, this is good. It's certainly weird. It's weird, Mary. It can be weird. Okay, let me show you. Wait, what's this one? Sprightly accordion leads. I think this was the one. Was this emo? I don't know. I don't know if this was emo or not. Oh, it's got an owl. It's emo. Okay, good.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway. The whistle of the train echoes through the day.
Unbelievable. Come on. Why is that not playing? Oh, good. 80s hair band. That's good. 80s hair band. Good. This is really good. Band. And then I'm gonna do magic prompt. Opening with soaring electric guitar riffs and punchy gated drums. This 80s hair band layers powerful vocals over driving bass. Oh, let's make this male singer. We'll do like screaming male singer. Beautiful. All right. There's that. Archetype. Okay, I gotta sleep. This has been a night. Have you done country? Well, I feel like the song itself is kind of country. I think it would be like there's like whole other worlds of genres we haven't touched, and we don't have to do them all. I mean, we're probably about tapped out on this at this point, but I want to hear the things that we've built in the style of Youngblood. Oh, that's interesting. Let's try that. In style of Youngblood. I don't know Youngblood's music enough to know. High energy trap influence punk rock track. All right, we'll try that. Okay, that's gonna be the last one, I promise.
Echoes through the town. Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway.
I love the idea. I'm loving the idea more and more that we do an AI salon Weird Mary bomb on the competition. They're like, why does this song keep coming up? Wait, this one's Emo Polka. Emo Polka Punk.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway. The whistle of the train echoes through the day. People greet you with a nod, and nothing ever seems to She grew up tough in the town we called home. Folks never took to her, no matter her
tone. That's crazy. Punchy accordions.
That Easter Davy bar was all right, but you joined.
Wait, that sounded like a crazy. That sounded like Weird Mary in the Nervous Hospital.
That Easter Davy bar was all right, but you joined.
Silver Fox, AI Salon gets banned from future AI contests. I would love that, actually. I mean, you know, no PR is bad PR, right? Oh, Bjork. All right. It wouldn't rewrite in the style of Linkin Park for some reason. Sounds like Bjork. Although that last one kind of sounded like Bjork, which I assume that came from. All of a sudden, the magic button's not working anymore, so I think it's a sign that we should stop. I think my browser's dying. This is R&B Neo-Soul.
City Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway.
Yeah, I mean, that one, imagine the video for this one, right? Like really sultry in a jazz club.
The whistle of the train echoes through the day. People greet you with a nod. Nothing ever seems to change, but the story still unfolds, each unique and strange. She grew up tough in the town we called home.
That was cool. All right. What do we got here? Way back 90s, same thing. All right, this one is, those are all the same. I'm going to skip that one. All right, Soaring Electric Guitars. This was 80s hair band. Actually, this is fascinating because if there's one thing 80s metal hair bands didn't do, it was like a lot of minor chords with weird chord progressions. And it sounds like the model can't quite figure this out. It's janking up a little bit here, the diffusion model.
Whistle of the train. Cedar Hill is a quiet town.
No, that one's awful. That's awful. That's not listenable. All right. This is high energy infused punk rock.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town. Oak trees sway. The whistle of the train echoes through the day.
It's interesting, but All right. One more of those. That's awful. Okay. All right. Upbeat pop production. I think this is TLC. Was this TLC? Or did we already do TLC? Oh, this is Kids Bop, right? Pop Dance Pop. All right, I think I'm officially sick of Weird Mary at this point. You did it! Yay! You hate that song you loved. Oh man, you should post the original remaster in irregulars for us to remix. Yeah, I could do that. I think I can just publish. I can just publish one of these too, or just publish a pile of them. I'll figure out how to do that. Okay, let's be done here. Today's Thursday, so tomorrow we've got office hours at 11 a.m. on LinkedIn. Just go to my LinkedIn profile and you can see events there. And then tomorrow night, Friday night, date night, it is not First Friday, so I don't think I've got gallery hopping duties, but you never know. So should be normal time. If you're in the salon and haven't joined the mastermind, you should do that because there's a whole bunch of good stuff going on in there. We're doing a thing with Cindy Kuhn right now with the prototyping club doing micro courses. We're on our 4th week next week, and then we're probably going to start something new. So there's all sorts of cool stuff going on in there. You've got the Life Hacks Club, which the Wednesday after our salon presents meeting, which is October 7th, the Life Hacks Club is doing a thing there, so you should join that. And yeah, that's that. And go to pop up the banner for Are You Ready for AI.com. If you're trying to figure out this AI stuff, I know some people were in here earlier going like, how do I start? What do I do? Go check out this course that we put together over the course of the year called Are You Ready for AI? It's an AI readiness training program, and it's tool agnostic. It doesn't have anything to do with specific tools because they're all changing. So this is how do you shift into the mindset and how do you kind of professionalize yourself with AI? That's what that course is all about. All right. Good evening. And with that, I'm gonna drag my 80s metal hairband out of here and try to get Weird Mary out of my head, or at least the beginning minute and a half of it. It's not going to go well. But anyway, but I'll probably, you know what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go back through now that I've got this big pile of those things. I'm going to go listen to them all again with this idea of like making an album and making a playlist of things that we could make videos from. We could all sort of opt in if you want to make a video for a contest. We should probably go look at the rules of the contest and make sure we're using the right tools. It's like whatever you do, don't use Suno. Oops. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Hope you had fun tonight. Bye.